Hello all you magnificent people, Derpo the Magnificent here, and today we're going to take a little bit of a break from the mundane and horrible hellish life that is genocide, and play a nice relaxing game that makes me very happy, and this is a game called The Floor is Jelly, if you couldn't tell by what's on the screen. This is a platformer where, as the name implies, the floor is jelly. It's about as entertaining as it sounds, and it's very calming and relaxing and makes me happy, and I love it. So yeah, let's just get through it. I'm quite tired at the moment, so I'm not going to be my usual energetic self. But I suppose we could just use this as an episode to sort of talk about things. It's not really an announcement video, but I can just sort of talk about where I've been for the past few days, because I haven't uploaded for the past few days. Right now, we're currently creating the world, which is made of jello, or jelly, or whatever the fudge. For some reason this game does not have the best frame rate when recording, so I apologize. But the gameplay isn't exactly the main aspect of this video, it's more of just, I'm a bit bored and I really need to I really need to record something, so this is also a very pretty game. I really like the aesthetic. So then the world forms around us, and it is indeed made of jelly. Ah, it's beautiful. This is one of those games that doesn't exactly function terribly well unless you're playing in solid 60 FPS. Right now I'm getting about 45, which is manageable, so... And there we go. With this little two-legged blob, and we run around, and we bounce on things. Because the floor is jelly. Now, that's pretty much all. You've pretty much seen all the game's mechanics right here. Love the music and everything. It's just so peaceful and wonderful. If only the lag would go away. So, anyway, I guess we could now talk about things. As you know, I haven't been around for a few days. And the reason for this is because Sans in Undertale. I have lost the will to fight. I have died maybe 13 times, which I know some of you are just going, psh, that's ridiculous, you haven't tried hard enough. I know there's like one YouTuber or streamer or someone who like actually did the fight for 8 hours straight. I'm not that kind of person. I could rant on for a very long time about how stupid and bullcrap Sans' final attack is, his laser spinny wheel of death. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you soon will, because I will eventually post a video of me either saying, fudge it, I'm never defeating this boss ever, sorry people, you're gonna have to go watch literally anyone else on YouTube, because Undertale's just that popular, or I will eventually beat him. I may call in Vezrix to try and defeat Sans, because, well, Vezrix never backs down from a challenge. So, that's how that's gonna go. His final attack is just terrible. My main problem with it is that it's a 10-minute fight, and then once you get to that point, because I can almost always get to the very end of the fight, no problem. But then, once I get to the final attack, it just decimates me, and then I have to go through 10 more minutes of hell to get back to it. And once I've gotten back to the point once I've gotten to the final attack, you just sort of... It's just, God, this game is a bit laggy for some reason. As I've said, I don't quite know. There's not really anything I can do graphically to make it less amazing looking, to make it record better, because it's a very simplistic game, as you can tell. It's also an indie game, so settings are not its strong suit. Anyway, yes, I'm done ranting about Sans and how much bullcrap he is, although I could go on. I'm not done, actually, but, you know, I'm going to stop talking about it now. So yes, as any good platformer does, this game will slowly introduce more mechanics as it goes along. So this is introducing the fact that well, you know, it's jelly, so you actually, like, go down and through it and stuff like that. It's very interesting. I really like the jelly physics, and it makes me very happy. So, that's pretty much why I haven't uploaded any videos, is because I've been attempting to beat Sans and failing miserably. Because it is a very, very difficult boss fight, and I just don't have the determination to actually, you know, do it. Right quick, I would like to say that if anyone says anything about a bad time or determination in the comments, I will personally reach through time and space and stab them in the throat. Don't ask me how that's possible, I'll do it. golly, I am sick of people. I, like, go to the internet asking for help on, like, is there any, like, good strategies for Sans? And 90% of everything was, oh, you're gonna have a bad time because it's Sans. And I'm like, no fudging way. This is the biggest and most stupid meme since the cake is a lie. I get it. Bad time, get dunked on, bad time. Good golly, I don't give a crap anymore. I did get a couple people saying it was helpful to actually use the frying pan because it lets you heal more. And so that's what I've been doing, and it seems to be working out quite well. Well, except for the fact that I still can't win. I apologize if you're not a fan of Undertale or don't even watch the series, because I'm going on about this for quite a long time. Anyway, I think I'll attempt to leave it at that. So, yeah. The Terraria series is also going well, I suppose. I haven't made any episodes on it for a little bit because, well, I'm at a point in the game where I don't exactly know what to do. I mean, I do know what to do, but the next boss in line is Expert Eater of Worlds, and since I've only ever fought Expert Eater of Worlds once in my entire Terraria career, I don't quite know how to prepare for him. All I remember is getting wrecked by him last time I fought. So, yeah, not the best. I would talk more about the game, but there's not really much to talk... the game that we're currently playing, but there's not too much to talk about, because it's just a very lovely, peaceful game where the floor is jelly. The gameplay mechanics are extremely self-explanatory, and there's no reason to actually talk about them. And it's just so peaceful and wonderful. I love it. This game came out, like, 2013. I think it's lovely, and you should definitely go pick it up. There's something else I was going to talk about. I can't exactly remember what it is. Yes, the world did just shift around me. No, I don't think that's going to do it, though. I don't think that's going to do it either. Ah, yes, that'll do it. I love it. Soundtrack isn't anything you can, like, hum or whistle along to, but it's so lovely nonetheless. Right quick, a very cool little feature that I like about this is any of these windows you hop through, you can immediately hop back through them and go back to the previous level. Just like that. There's actually an achievement for playing the entire game backwards, which is very nice. Now, I will not be just beating the entire game in this episode. I will... well, I'll open the giant door that you'll see once I get past this set of levels. So... I was going to talk about something else. What was it? I don't quite know. Maybe games I was going to play. Maybe I could just go back and rant about Sans for a little while longer. You people wouldn't mind. I'm very sure very few of you actually care about anything that's currently happening on the screen, but I don't think that quite matters. That's not going to work. Alright. I swear there was something else I was going to talk about. But there's not really anything to talk about. I haven't made any videos because Sans is a jerk, and I hate him. Well, I hate the fight. I still really like Sans. Now, the Undertale series will not be ending once I finish the Genocide run. There is a hard mode to the game, which is, like, just the ruins, and I think it's, like, harder, and you have to fight a bunch of harder enemies and stuff like that. I don't know too much about it, I just know how to activate it, and that it's only the ruins. The spikes in frame rate are not exactly helpful because, well, they're just not. It's never helpful for the frame rate to, you know, waffle on the speed at which you can play the game. Typically it's not that bad for games, but for this game it's pretty vital. Let's get up there. There we go. I love it. I may not even get that far into this game. I may not even open the giant door that I was telling you about. But I may. I don't know. This is really just... I'm very tired at the moment, but I still need to record something because I haven't recorded anything for the past few days. Lovely. The whole world's been rotated. I saw a flower down here. I wanted to see what this was. Interesting. I don't know if I can even get back up. Frame rate why? No, I can't. Okay. Well, I suppose I'm just going to go back then. I've been silent for about a minute now, I think. Sorry, but I seem to be losing myself in the gameplay. That's one thing I like about this, is the momentum doesn't seem to be preserved when you activate those things, so let's see if this works out. It did indeed. This is actually a very interesting game. It doesn't really seem like it at the moment, because it's a very simple concept. It's the floor is jelly. Not exactly anything to write home about. But I really do recommend you give it a play. Oh, well, that wasn't terribly smart of me. What if I do this, and then hang on to this wall here? No, I can't do that. Okay. What if I go back? I think there was a gravity switcher on the other side of the level. I don't have a name for this little man, but I love him. I have a feeling that he likes me. Well, he probably doesn't like me too much, considering I've thrown him off of many cliffs. I've only ever played through this game once, and that was quite a long time ago when it came out. Doesn't really seem like that deep of a plot to the game, because, well, there's jelly and you bounce on it. What else do you need? But it gets quite odd towards the end. The game I don't really want to spoil. Well, there's nothing really to spoil. There's not like a story or anything to spoil, because it's... I keep going back to because it's jelly. Does that work? No. But anyway, the game eventually starts to glitch out and stuff. It's very odd. It gets all glitchy and weird, and everything starts to break, and then the physics go all wrong, and it's got a very odd ending. But I really like it. Is there anything even over here for me other than certain death? No, there is not. Good to know. I don't even know if I'm going to publish this video. It's, I don't know. There's not much to it. It's just if you like some nice, relaxing gameplay, then, you know, come check it out. I don't quite know how I'm going to get over there. Oh, well, I've just exploded, so that's nice. No, I don't want to rotate that, that's for sure. Who's bouncing up this? No, that does not do anything for me. No, I don't want to bounce. There we go, thank you. I don't quite know what to do. It seems to have stabilized. Maybe it's because I've never been in a level for this long. I don't know. Either way, I'm happy about it. Ah, that's what I'm supposed to do. There we go. Very nice. The frame rate is back. I love you, frame rate. I've seen a lot of people play this game, and every single person I've seen play it is rather bad at it, and because of that, they tend to get extraordinarily frustrated, which I feel is exactly the opposite of what this game is trying to do. It's so calming and surreal and lovely that it can't be frustrating. And yet everyone I've ever watched play it gets very frustrating. So yes, that is the very big door. I think I'm going to open that door in this episode, and then proceed to stop playing. If you want to see me finish this game, I suppose I could do that. But I doubt very many people will actually want to see me finish this. Because, well, this just isn't really what people like these days. Unless this is what you like, in which case you've come to the right channel. Because, well, I just love games like this. They're calm, they have one very nice mechanic, and they do it very well. One of my all-time favorite games, well, one of my favorite games, which is also currently the... I don't think it's actually anymore, but it used to be the most popular game on the entirety of Steam. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Others don't. This game goes by the name of One Finger Death Punch. I will eventually be playing this game on my channel because it is incredibly entertaining and ridiculously fun, and I recommend everyone to go and play it right now. Just go look it up on Steam and go buy it because it's very fun. One mechanic does it very well, or just watch someone review it or play it or something like that. I'll eventually get to it, as I said. But yeah. It's kind of the opposite of this game. It's not relaxing in any sort of way, but it's incredibly fun and very brutal and awesome. But that's a video for another day. Anyway, let's move on to whatever this is. I don't quite remember all the mechanics because, as I said... Oh, I just realized I'm growing the world around me as I walk. Look, trees will pop up. Ah. That's right, it's the white spirally toilet paper dragon. So now I have to bring him back to the door, and then he goes to the door and ravels himself into it. I open half of it. Then you have to go to the other window, grow some more of the world, bounce off some more jelly, and wake up the other spirally toilet paper dragon. Ah, I love it. And he will open up the other half of the door. In which... it's just, you know, a dimensional portal to another world with more dimensional portals. Because, well, why not? Interesting. Oh, look. I don't quite know where I'm going with this, but I don't care, because it's so wonderful. I love it. It's so peaceful. I don't even want to, like, say anything for fear of spoiling the peacefulness. It's just... it's too great. I've got lots of spirally toilet paper dragons now. I wonder what we're going to do with them. I don't know. There's many windows. Many pathways, all leading somewhere. Ah, it seems I've come full circle. I have gotten all of the dragons that I can at the moment. Interesting. So now we move on. I feel like this game is a metaphor for something, but I'm not smart enough to distinguish what. This game probably has some strange, deeper meaning, but I don't know what it is. As far as I can tell, to some unsophisticated little snot, it's just a game where the floor is jelly, and I've fallen off like an idiot. Let's go up higher. I think there was more stuff up here. Indeed there was, but I've died. Well, let's go back through this window then. Yes, this is just leading me back the way I came, I feel. Interesting. I apologize if this is boring to you. I find it quite interesting and entertaining. Then again, I am the one playing the game. Okay, so that just leads me to another dragon. Thank you, frame rate. No. Still can't see how this game would be considered frustrating by anyone at all. It's very easy to play as well. The controls are very smooth and nice, as they should be when a game is made of jelly. It feels like not even just... Okay, so that just leads me back, so I do actually need to go back up here. Ah, and I can do that, I just didn't try hard enough. There we go. Poo. No. Okay. So you don't actually have to push off the walls. You have to hit jump before pushing off the walls, which is a little odd, because jumping just propels you in the direction of the jelly. So when you're on a wall and you press jump, you will go the opposite direction of the jelly you're touching. It all makes sense in a cosmic sort of way, I suppose. And now all the toilet paper dragons will go and open that door for me. Hooray! Now I can go inside. How many more toilet paper dragons we will have to free, I don't know. Always jump before hitting the ground, you never know. Oh, it appears that is the end of the toilet paper dragon adventure. We have almost opened the great door. I do know where the last elevator is. I don't know why it's elevators or windows or anything, or why the floor is made of jelly. All I know is it's incredibly entertaining. I'm just sitting here, you know, sort of trying to think about what I'm supposed to be talking about. Hello, giant door. Because I still feel like there was something I was going to talk about, but it may have just been my ranting of Undertale. I took a shower a few minutes ago, and I sat there for a good 10-15 minutes ranting about how ridiculous Sans' final attack is. But yes, I don't think I'm actually going to beat him at any time soon, so Undertale may take a break for a few days, maybe even a week, possibly even a month. The break could be incredibly long, because I don't think I'll ever beat him. I may just say fudge it and put up, you know, recording of the victory and talk over it, even though I never did it. So this new mechanic is water. Although water works a little bit strangely in this game. It works more of like a reverse in gravity, more than, you know, actual water. You'll see that more as we progress. I did actually play through all of these water levels right quick before I started recording, just to see if this game was still entertaining enough to actually make a video. And to my surprise, it was. Oh, except that the game seems to have crashed. Maybe I'm out of disk space or something. I don't quite know. Either way, I think I'm going to end the video here because... oh, goodness. Let me exit back to the main menu. Oh, wait, there isn't a main menu. Darn. Well, anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up. This was a very relaxing look at the floor's jelly. Sorry if this wasn't your cup of tea, not your cup of key. I don't know what a cup of key is. Goodness, I'm getting my words mixed up. Have I mentioned that I'm incredibly tired? Well, the game seems to be crashing, and not in the way it's supposed to at the end of the game, but anyway. Oh, it's made a recovery. Oh, well, no it hasn't. Anyway, I'm going to actually end it here now. So, that was it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a magnificent day. Derpo the Magnificent.